The one-round NBA Playoffs 2020 games and highlights coming up next. Game 7 Orlando Magic 6-1 Brooklyn Nets 5-1 final. Game 6 Milwaukee Bucks 4-4 Detroit Pistons 3-6 final. Game 7 Utah Jazz 5-0 Houston Rockets 5-3 final. Game 5 Miami Heat 4-7 Philadelphia 76ers 6-2 Final. Philadelphia 76ers led Series 3-2 in a best 4 out of 7 playoff Series 1 round NBA Playoffs 2020 Season 7.
It's been a tough first-round series so far as we move on to a crucial Game 6 in the Eastern Conference playoffs. From American Airlines Arena in South Florida, tonight, the Miami Heat taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Seated next to Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Sixers coming into play. They lead this series 3-2. They'll have a closeout opportunity on the road here in Game 6.
And this is just about where we thought we would be. Even though they lead 3-2, it feels like they're the underdog this evening because this place right here is tough to try to close out a series.
Harris to Simmons. And finishes strong.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands get in there, strip that ball away.
Wall. From the painted area, won't go down. The follow won't go either.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Butler into the front court. Just underway in a possible elimination game. Game number 6. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He misses. The follow won't go either. Butler to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Myers Leonard. Huge block. He'd have the basketball. Shot from the lane won't go. To Embiid. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Waiters to Wall. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Simmons to Richardson. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. Wall with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Waiters. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here's Simmons with it up top. 5-point game. Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Lob City.
Not done yet. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Oh, Ben Simmons. 3 for 4. Good start.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Butler to Wall. Cashes in for 2. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Had a chance, but it's no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Into the front court, it's Wall. Leads 5. And he's going to the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
John Wall, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Horford to Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
There it is, John Wall. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Bam Adebayo sends it away. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books here in Game 6. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Butler into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Dragic. To Butler. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Sixers have the basketball. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Simmons, deep right corner to Simmons. Oh, emphatic slam.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Dragic to Butler. 4-3. Off the iron. No good. Tobias Harris above the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Dragic with it. Up 5. To Butler. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Udonis Haslem at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Butler to bring it up. Up 6. Dragic to Wall. Fine to shoot. Has a chance. And a put-back slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Embiid. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Miami with the basketball. Wall to Butler. Fires the 3, and Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot 3 is good. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Butler into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Wall to Butler. Snared by Embiid. And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Into the front court comes Wall. His team up by 7. And Jimmy Butler. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Sixers control it. And throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Down low for Leonard. Finish that. Follows his own shot with that one. Nice follow-up. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harris to Horford. Josh Richardson. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Josh Richardson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. It's the Heat with the possession. To Waiters. Butler. Shot from in close. No good. To Simmons. Kelly Olynyk with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Butler to bring it up. His team leads it by 10. Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out. Joel Embiid. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Offensive rebound. So game 6 now at the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Heat absolutely dominated the competition in the first half, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers, the Miami Heat. The 76ers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Field goals.
The Miami Heat certainly deserve credit for their effective shooting, and that advantage is because of their defense. They've been great on both sides of the ball, but yes, their scoring has been tremendous.
Player of the half.
Butler was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2.
that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after.
It's the Heat with the possession.
Hey, watch this screen left. Hey, you know this is a bucket.
Wall to Butler. It's Wall. There it is, John Wall. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Nothing going here on that drive. Second effort. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Butler to Waiters. Trying to cash in, count the basket.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
No, I missed a short one there. Wall into the front court. Up a dozen. Slams it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First try, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Miami's got it. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. 5 to shoot for Miami. Wall to Waiters. From long range. Waiters forced that one off the mark on the 3.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lets it fly from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
He'd have the basketball. Wall to Butler. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Dragic with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Miami with the basketball. Wall to Butler. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Dragic to Randolph. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second.
Let's go.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Iguodala to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Butler. The big fella, Zach Randolph. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Dragic into the front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Driving right to the basket. And he scores on the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, the quarter comes to an end. And the Heat right now are feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Defense, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. To Simmons. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Butler. To Waiters. They'll go to Butler. Down low. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Kelly Olynyk with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Dragic with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Waiters. For three. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 6 now.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Dragic to Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
In the front court comes Simmons. Down a bundle. Short jumper won't fall. Dragic to Waiters. Dion Waiters. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Embiid with the rebound. Simmons into the front court. His guys down big. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Butler. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Waiters. It was right there. Simmons. Out of bounds off Ben Simmons. Shot from the lane won't go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Dragic. Joel Embiid sends it away. Here comes the screen.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Goran Dragic. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Simmons to Horford. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Dragic. Joel Embiid.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Substitution being made in this one. Dragic. That's rebounded by Embiid. Richardson. Tough shot. Well defended. It's the Heat with the possession. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive.
You look like a Cocoa
There
Puff.
it is, John Wall. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Oh, the Heat
You
right
stay
there
streaming
to
but
take it
get no
away.
views.
The Heat with the victory. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Big ol' head.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat were merciless in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Miami Heat. The 76ers seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game traffic. Assists.
The Philadelphia 76ers had a lot of trouble working as a team defensively, giving up the kind of assists that happen from poor communication. Butler didn't have much trouble working the defense and setting up his teammates with scoring opportunities.
Player of the game.
Butler gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.